was late in February, just a few short months after the announcement of the all-new range of Ford tractors, that a fleet of 10 trucks left the tractor plant at Basildon on a nationwide demonstration tour. Its purpose was to demonstrate to farmers just what these latest tractors from Ford could really do. And an even more important service was to show farmers how to get the best out of them under typical working conditions. Although carrying ploughs and rotavators, demonstrators found themselves using the farmers' own implements, such as this 22-foot wide cultivator. While the demonstrator showed how easily the Ford 5000 fitted with the revolutionary selector speed transmission handled the implement, one of the local tractor drivers tried his hand with a heavy-duty chisel plough behind a standard gearbox Ford 5000. The complete program meant a lot of driving, truck driving as well as tractor driving, and no sooner was one demonstration over than it was load up and on to the next. No tricks, no gimmicks, just plain, straightforward advice, plus some good tractor driving. Like all good workmen, they weren't averse to showing off their skill. The Ford 5000 shows how efficiently it can plough with the FR2 and 3-furrow reversible ploughs in the rich farmlands of Essex. And when it came to rotivating the last of the cabbage crop, these Ford tractors soon earned for themselves the reputation of tough and able workhorses. The 3000's independent hydraulics, the slogging 46 brake horsepower, and the constant 40 horsepower at the PTO made it a sure winner. While the bigger, more powerful 5000 made the job look even easier. The winter wasn't over, and it became apparent through the early days of March that the weather was going to have an appreciable effect upon the target of 2 demonstrations per day that had been planned for the Ford demonstrators. In Norfolk, heavy rain had virtually waterlogged the land, but the demonstration was on. Farmers wanted to see and try this new range of tractors for themselves. This land had been rough ploughed previously, and coupled with the rain, had combined to make the going really sticky. But although this was meant to be a demonstration to just 2 or 3 farmers, word had got around and others continued to arrive. Again, it was, let's try this on the back. The Ford 5000 soon proved it had a useful turn of speed to handle the light job quickly, as well as the power and ability for the toughest jobs. The 56 brake horsepower 4000 and the 46 brake horsepower 3000 were also tried in conditions by no means ideal. Whilst at the top of the field, the roadless 4-wheel drive conversion of the Ford 5000 slogged away smoothly, turning over 4 furrows of some really heavy, wet, possibly too wet land. The Ford tractor demonstration units were to cover thousands of miles, and demonstrators were to talk to and help hundreds of farmers before they had completed their long service tour. This was one of the largest demonstrations arranged in Norfolk. An all-day event, the fine weather brought along over 400 farmers to see whether their existing equipment could be used on the new Fords and to see these new tractors at work. The land had been marked out earlier so that the Ford 3000, the 4000 and the 5000 could work simultaneously using the FR ploughs designed for the Ford range. The Selector Speed 3000 model showed its paces. Its 10-speed, change-as-you-go transmission takes all the hard work out of a job requiring accurate manoeuvring, as well as rapid movements forward and in reverse. This demonstration service, a service Ford give to farmers everywhere, shows the best way to make the best possible use of the power and versatility of the new Basildon-built Ford tractor range.